Okay, business marketing technology students of Bullard High School. This is personality test, take number 2. We're going to use a different website to do the personality test. A couple of reasons. One, to compare the other results that we did already for consistency, and 2, because this website's a little easier to follow in terms of what questions they use and how the format is. So the website we're going to use, it's called 16personalities.com. Okay? And everybody's going to retake the test, so you'll click take the test here. And it's going to load slowly for some reason. Okay, so free personality test. It claims right here it takes less than 12 minutes. You want to answer honestly even if you don't like the answer, and try not to leave any neutral answers. So the neutral answers are like right smack in the middle. You don't want to do that because it kind of skews your results. If you're in the middle for everything, then you're pretty much a rock with no personality. So the big circles are completely agree or disagree, and then you've got varying degrees of agree or disagree. So you're going to go through the test, and again, it's only like 12 minutes, a shorter test than before. Once you've got your results, your 4-letter results, you're going to go to personality types here. And here's your types. I'm an INTJ. I already know this. For 20 years I've been taking this test. Always, consistently, I'm always an INTJ. And my personality, when I read through them, it's so perfect, right on, that it's scary. So if you ever want to know how I tick, like what my thought processes are, how I work as a teacher or a person, read through that one. So the very first thing we're going to do for our PowerPoint, we're going to open up a PowerPoint here. And I've made my 6 slides already. 5 slides. I'll make one more. And first slide, we are going to put your name and personality, and for the subtitle you're going to put the 4-letter result that you got. Okay? And then we're going to use the snipping tool to get this guy right here. And you're not going to choose INTJ unless you're an INTJ. I'm picking it because that's what my type is. And I'll save it. Then I'm going to click on it. Come on, website, you can do it. I'm at minute 3. I'm trying to do this in less than 10. We can do this. Come on, website. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Here we go. Just kidding. Okay. So before you even start reading, you want to go all the way down here, and it gives you some famous people that are just like you. Okay? So you're going to pick one that you recognize. The one that's interesting for me is not Vladimir Putin. Definitely not Michelle Obama. But I do like this. Walter White from Breaking Bad. So again, I'm going to use my snipping tool to get that picture. Like so. Let's save it. We're going to call it Breaking Bad. Alright, so I've got both pictures that I need. So I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to put both those pictures on my title slide. So I'll insert picture. Where's the picture? And I put them on my desktop. And I called it INTJ. Okay, so maybe I put it there. Maybe I put my second one over here. So I'm going to insert another picture. And I called it Breaking Bad, right? Oh, there it is. Okay, so double click that bad boy. Put it over here. Okay, that's slide 1. Yay. Now, slide 2. We're going to change the layout of this to title plus 2 contents, because this is going to be strengths and weaknesses. And according to my directions on Edmodo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this section, strengths and weaknesses here, and I'm just going to make bulleted lists of these things. So here's the strengths right here. My strengths are quick, imaginative, strategic mind, high self-confidence, independent, decisive, hardworking and determined, open-minded, and I'm a jack of all trades. So that's a list. I'm not asking you to put the paragraphs, I'm asking you to put the list. So go back to my PowerPoint. I'm going to make a bulleted list right here. So let's see. Since I have 2 monitors here, I can cheat a little bit. So I've got quick, imaginative, and strategic mind, high self-confidence, independent, and decisive. So I'm going to put all of them. Then I'm going to go over to weaknesses over here, and I'm going to do the weaknesses. So my first weakness is, well, arrogant. Some of you might agree with that. Judgmental. I'm definitely judgmental, yep. Overly analytical. Is that really possible? I don't know. Okay, so you're putting all of them. All right? Slide number 3. You're going to go to emotions. On the second slide, you're just doing strengths and weaknesses. So just bulleted lists. Okay? So I got like 6 or 7. I didn't put them all. Strengths, weaknesses. Slide 3, emotions. Okay? And I believe on slide 3, what did I put? I think I want you to put 5 to 7. We're going to put 5 to 7 bulleted points, basically summarizing what that page says. So if I'm on the emotions page, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs of information about how I deal with things with my emotions. I don't want you writing paragraphs. I just want you to write 5 to 7 bullet points that kind of summarize that whole page. So for instance, I might go to this paragraph 1 here and say, let's see. Since I'm defined by confidence, logic, and exceptional decision making, okay, my emotions are kind of a turbulent underbelly of my personality. That's a sentence, right? So that would be 1 bullet point, 5 to 7 of them. Okay. Then you're gonna skip romantic relationships because I don't want to know. And you can go to friendships though. And friendships, I'm not looking for 5 to 7, I'm looking for 3 to 5. So we'll put friendships. And you'll do the same thing. You're going to read through the page. You're going to do 3 to 5 statements that kind of summarize that page. And then the next one is going to be, let's see, strengths, emotions, friendships. Workplace habits, which is your schoolwork. Workplace habits. Again, I want 3 to 5 bulleted statements that are summarizing a page. And then our last slide. Our last slide is a reflection of video group project. And this is where you're actually giving me kind of a paragraph. Okay, you're going to write me a paragraph, maybe 100 words. Let's call it 100 words. And just you're going to talk about how the project went with your group in terms of your personality type. So you might go to strengths, or actually you might even go to weaknesses, like, yeah, I'm pretty arrogant, and that's pretty accurate, and there was 2 or 3 times last week where I was pretty arrogant and people in my group did not like that. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it might be easier to work with the weaknesses, or you can talk about the strengths too, like, hey, our group wasn't really decisive, but since I'm an INTJ and I'm super decisive, I was able to jump in and say, hey, we got to do this, this, and this. So you're just going to talk about how your personality affected the way you worked in your group the past 2 weeks. Okay, so 6 slides, personality. First one, got the title, your name, personality, your 4 letters. You're going to take a snipping tool of the type you are, and you're going to take a snipping tool of a famous person that's the same as you. Then we got strengths and weaknesses, 2 bulleted lists. Emotions is a 5 to 7 bulleted list summarizing the page. Friendships is a 3 to 5 bulleted list summarizing the page. Workplace habits is a 3 to 5 bulleted list summarizing the page. And lastly, a reflection of the video group project in terms of your personality type. All due by Friday. Easy, right? We got today, Thursday, and Friday to get that done. Good to go? May I end the video now? Yes. See you in second and third period, suckers.